So I'm sitting there and I'm kind of nodding off on the sofa, and I get this horrible, dreadful feeling that something is wrong.
And how old were you when you were exploring this for the first time?
When I first realized and had a real, very strong realization, I was 8.
Okay.
And I actually remember what the situation was. So I'm going to out myself here. This was Easter of 1983. So I was born in 75. I'm 50. So I'm sitting there and I'm kind of nodding off on the sofa, and I get this horrible, dreadful feeling that something is wrong. And it's like kind of like in my heart, and I can't explain it. And I'm just like, wow, something is wrong. And I just felt this immense sadness. But I felt like this real weird feeling in my stomach as well. And I'm like, well, I didn't eat anything weird for dinner. I don't know. So we went through the rest of the weekend for Easter and everything, did the whole stuff with my grandparents, and we came back home. And I'm looking at the mail, and I got up on the counter and I started crying, and I said, oh my God, our dog's name is Mac. I said, Mac died. And my mom's looking at me like I'm insane. And she's like, that's a horrible thing. Why would you say that? And I start crying. I said, our dog died. And there's no reason for me to say that. And next thing you know, the phone rings. Now, we don't have an answering machine. I don't even really know if they had them at that time for residential. And my mom answers the phone, and she's looking at me, and the look on her face was like kind of like horror.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, thank you. And she's like, I'll give you a call in the morning. And it was the boarder telling her that our dog had died that weekend on Friday night.
Oh my God.
And I grew up with that dog.
Yeah.
I came home from the hospital after being born to that dog. So I had a very close relationship. So, and I just knew that something was wrong, but I didn't know what.
Sure.
So my mother, being the real religious woman that she was, told me that was wrong and told me that I was bad. So as a little kid, and when you hear that and you're told that you're naughty, you don't want to hear that from your parent. I mean,
Sure.
that's devastating. Yeah. So, and she also said too, you can't tell your dad this. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm really bad if I can't say anything about this.
Yeah.
So that's why I hid it for so long. It was not encouraged. It was not okay. So it just really, that's kind of like the shame thing that I've carried so long for that, because I didn't have the encouragement of it. So for others that might be in also my situation or have had that, or maybe some kind of religious trauma, as we were kind of talking about briefly, if my story can help somebody else, I want that,